quick before something happens. What'd you do for Dragon Con?
Okay. First of all, y'all, if you're joining us for the first time, I had the opportunity to attend Dragon Con 2025 this year, and this was a very special year. I've been going since 2012, and let me tell you, this convention never disappoints. It is a 5-day all culture event. I don't say pop culture. No, because pop culture is truncated to comics and anime no. They do everything here. We're talking science, we're talking skeptics, we're talking puppetry, we're talking real science. They do it all. They even have they do it along programming tracks. Depending upon your interest, they actually have panels tailored to those specific interests. So if you don't want to check out a random panel, but you're interested in, let's say, being a writer, you have a programming track to follow to become a writer. Talk to other writers, published authors, and how you can change how you do. It's amazing. It is actually this year.
Wait, your voice is.
I didn't do anything.
You're good.
Oh, great! Now we got the Chris Fury effect, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we got. We got the Chris Fury effect. It's like, don't forget to wah 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 and subscribe. What the hell? So I got to be. Not only did I have the honor of being a panelist this year, I had the chance to moderate. So instead of just saying be a panelist this year, moderate next year, no, they put all that in one basket, and your boy stepped up to the plate and he killed it. He killed it. Only one change, and Lady Mandalore knows about this. There was one particular panel that was set up like the Hot Ones show, where you had to answer questions and eat the wings. And I said, I don't know if I can do this. She gave me great advice. She gave me fantastic advice, but I looked at that and said, I'm not even going to risk it for the biscuit. So I just said, hey, can you just, I'm sorry. They was like, no, it's fine. But I ended up being on an impromptu panel with our friend of the podcast, Blurred Over. So I got to be on his Being a Blurred podcast, be on his Being a Blurred panel next to one of my all-time favorite creators who took a hiatus for a little bit, Black Girls Anime, also known as Eunice was a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I loved her. We sat next to each other. We were like two kids. They had to tell us to stop. It was incredible. The cosplays. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Some of y'all just don't understand.
What's this about banned vendors?
Oh yeah, there was a vendor that was banned for using AI. Yeah, it was one of the artists. It's simple. He copied someone else's stuff and he used AI to cover it up, and they found out and they got booted out of the con. Wow. So to all you artists out there who have no type of talent whatsoever, but you want to use AI to get in the door, you'll get kicked out quick. Dragon Con does not play. They do not play around.
I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah.
Now wait, okay. I really wish they would do that for Ozzy's stuff. Because how many people we see floating around with facsimiles of his shit?
But see, here's the thing though. Somebody could have said something at the con that his stuff was being AI copied. But I don't think anybody did. At Dragon, someone called him out right there. Says, yo, this is so-and-so stuff. What are you out?
Oh, what made you think that she was gonna get away? What made you think?
Exactly. You think people are that damn stupid. That's why I love this con. Fandoms are important at Dragon because the con is put on by fans, created by fans, for fans. So it is nerd run, nerd owned. It is not a corporate con. It is not a big box con. It is none of that. Okay. Everything is done by volunteers. There is a board of nothing but nerds and geeks who just do this. It is everything. Everything. I love this convention. I put it this way. Blur and San Diego are on the same level, but Dragon goes a step up. Dragon goes a step.
Wait. I don't. You want me to go to that?
Yeah, I want you to go to that.
Why do you want me to die?
You're not going to die. Good grief. Here's something this con does that no one else does. They actually have newbie tours. So they actually have people set that are designated to do what? Take first timers and take them all around the con to look for particular things, to show them what's where and how to survive and how to navigate.
Okay.
And it's one of the most ingenious things is I wish there were other conventions who would put this into action.
That would be much kinder. That would be infinitely kinder.
It would, however,
Yeah.
we already know that some people just don't get it. So we're going to do some sharing here.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to take it a little bit at a time here.
Okay.
This was one of the rooms that I had the chance to, let me see. There we go. There we go. We will make it nice and everything. So this was the room that I had one of the panels in, which was the one that I moderated, comics and hip hop with Greg Burnham, Marcus Williams, Afua Richardson. It was amazing. Afua didn't make it, but I checked on her at the vendors hall and she was fine. She was just tired. She overwhelmed, had a lot. I had to take a picture of this because I'm so used to being up down here that I got to be up there, and I was in the center chair. It was an honor and it was scary. Every panel or every particular track has their own sign. So this is part of the diversity and speculative fiction and literature track. Keyword track. Programming have their own particular tracks.
Are you locked in to, like, if you, like, let's say you want to be on the writing track, but you also want to do voice acting stuff, like,
You're not locked in. It's your choice to decide whichever you want to do.
okay.
The app is one of the best around. You can actually set up your own schedule and can get alerts when it's time for you to move on to one panel to the other. Because this is such a large convention, it's held in 5 hotels, and 3 of them are interconnected. So the Hilton, the Hyatt, and the Marriott are the 3 that are interconnected. They also have their own vending hall and their own gaming building. You know, the funniest things I have to say is when you're in the food court at the mall and you see nothing but rows upon rows of people in cosplay and watching regular people go by, and they're like, what the hell is going on here? I actually heard a lady say, what the hell is going on here?
Did somebody slip something into my banh mi? Like, what is going on?
Oh my Lord. And I got to see some family. This is Cosplay Twerk. This is one of my favorite people. I got to see her.
Wait, she's so little.
She's dinky, but she's beautiful. She is such a beautiful spirit. I love her. Every time I'm going, "Sah!" And I squeal more that weekend than I think I ever have. And doing her thing as always. And this is Dana. Dana is one of the main programming folks and one of the people in charge of the diversity track. She's one of the dopest cosplayers and an incredible photographer. If you ever want someone to take a picture of it. And of course, Tierra Bree cosplay in one of hers. Catching her was like trying to catch a damn phoenix. She was everywhere. But she's family, and I got a chance to see her. And we had Jeffrey the giraffe.
Oh,
The cosplays in here are on another level.
I miss Joffrey.
So much so that this was my first ribbon.
Oh,
Yes, I am a Toys R Us kid. Let's see if I can go down a little bit
I
here.
want to make a ribbon. I want to make a ribbon one day. I'm gonna make a ribbon one day. People.
See, this was before, and this was during the panel. This was during the panel,
Okay.
and everybody here. It was and here I am in the middle, just looking as awkward as possible. But it was such an incredible experience.
You're not.
The conversation was phenomenal.
You're not awkward. You are on task.
This is a picture. I took this picture because I wanted people to get the scope of what DragonCon is all about. In one of the floors in the hotel, there is an area where folk artists can perform. This was their audience watching them perform. You have music sources all over the place, and this is one of my favorite spots because it's all folk music. The bands that do the little crazy little ditties and stuff, but they're dressed in steampunk or they're dressed in Victorian dress. It's incredible.
Tafari.
What did he say?
Tafari.
What did he say? Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
They
Not
did.
the whole song. They no way they played that whole song.
They
Played
did.
all them people.
Dragon Con does not. There are no holds barred at this convention, and Tafari will tell you there's no holds barred at this convention. I got to see another part of my family.
Oh Lord, hot.
Nurse J Becky, ladies and gentlemen. I caught her on the fly. She was only able to be there for one day, but I saw her in her Rock Lee. Well, once again, it was like, Adele J. Ah! So we kind of squealed and did that. And this right here is the other one that I have. I was part of the American Science Fiction Fantasy Media Track. This was my the sports panel that we had, and it was actually a really great conversation of talking about implementing different types of sports into theater and into media, how it can be presented, and what's been presented now, how it could be improved. Of course, the biggest talk was League of Their Own, and we even talked about how Tron, when it came out, it provided different types of sports on the screen that a lot of people didn't realize. You had cycling, you had highlight, you had discus. Oh yeah,
people don't know about highlight. Highlight is
lacrosse
is a problem. You could die. You actually could die.
Highlight is wild.
Woo.
There were couple of the cosplays I had. Oh, shout out to Royal Cosplay for this beautiful phoenix that she wore.
Who's this?
This is oh my gosh, why am I drawing? I've been drawing blanks. Yeah, I know, right? This was one of my favorites. This is from a classic horror movie called Basket Case. I picked him out and so I was like, yo, Basket Case. He said, you're one of the first to recognize it. I said, because I remember that movie.
Rangers.
We got the natural hair Ninja Rangers. Let's go. All of them, the locks on lock there. Where is it? Of course, I got hit by two other pervs, and we made it. We made it a trifecta. Yeah, I was Master Roshi 3 out of the 5 days. An amazing Groot.
Who this?
I'm not sure who she was, but I loved. She did all of this. She made the wings, the headdress, everything. I almost thought she was Angel Woman from Digimon. Now, I'm showing this because photo shoots are a big thing at Dragon Con. They're on their own schedule. The Hilton Hotel has 2 sets of stairs in the back of the hotel, and they're on either side. Depending on the size of the photo shoot will depend which way you're going to go. But while the photo shoot is going on, you've got partying and music going on. You hear a lot of and people are just dancing, having a good time. Yeah, basically, so you would enjoy yourself. This is another photo shoot. Yes. And down there is where they had a lot of the partying going on. So when I tell you they show up and show out, all ages, all walks of life, all creeds, there to just to celebrate. You never hear about fighting. You never hear about any type of assault, anything like that. Which I always tell people, nerds know how to act. There's always a few idiots that try to make it otherwise, but we know how to act. Who else? I had King Superman. He was just chilling over there. I said, nah, nigga, get up. I want to take a picture of your cosplay. He said, okay. My man was Joy Boy from One Piece. He did an amazing job with this.
Hey,
and this is
Nintendo.
I had to do this for you. And oh, don't forget this one. I tried to get it as much detail as I could because I knew you would appreciate it.
That's nice.
Let's see. Some more family. Got Yugo cosplay. Came all the way from the UK. He comes to the UK from the UK here every year.
Wow.
Spot on, one of the best cosplayers and just an absolute sweetheart. Got Harem Scarum here. Love her. Harem Scarum cosplay. She sees me. She goes. What else we got here? This is my friend Ashley cosplay. She is dope. Oh my gosh, she did 6 cosplays over the weekend. Met her at the kickback at Kaiso Black's house for first time I ever been to a party. Had a kickback there. Met everybody. Saw her basement. Dear Lord, she's got more Funko Pops in the hallway than person should allow.
Don't judge.
Oh Lord, TK Princess TK cosplay. And this was one of the highlights. Brown Sugar Outlaw disappeared for a little while. She took a hiatus.
I was gonna say because I've been seeing her cosplay. I saw her the Get Ready With Me in my timeline. I was like, oh shit, maybe she's popping up everywhere with everybody. Okay. See, this is why everybody knows you and says that you know everybody.
I've known her for years. I was part of the Wakanda Forever group in 2018 in the parade. Never been a part of the parade before, and that'll probably be the only time because I ain't got time. I saw her. I was so happy. I was really happy to see her, and of course, I was so happy to see her. She said, "Montez, I had to come check on you." So her and her husband Joseph, they make a beautiful couple. I think they're adorable, and of course, Eunice, Black Girls Anime.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen her.
When I tell you, she is one of the most passionate anime fans you'll ever meet. When I started my journey on Instagram, she was one of the first people that caught my attention and caught my eye. And the crazy thing is she was so popular, but I think she stepped back. And here's something everyone has got to understand. Those of us who do social media, we're going to take a break and step back. Don't think for a second that it doesn't wear on us. Making videos, creating content, going to events, being in the public eye, it's exhausting. So if you don't hear from us for a while, we're okay. We're taking a much needed break. Okay. And she did that. But I got to sit next to her in Skip's panel, which was incredible. She is a goofball, by the way. Absolute goofball. Let's see.
Wait, save some of this stuff. I can't see everything. I can't show everything.
Okay, don't yell at me.
I know, I just see all the pictures you got at the bottom. You about halfway through. We already been.
I'm not even going to go through all the pictures though.
Okay.
I'm not going through all the pictures though. I'm not going to be like that.
Okay, I love you.
But there's one particular one that I wanted to show. Where is it? Oh, there's 2 of them. One is this one. Remember I told you that we were at the panel talking about the Thunderbolts panel.
Yes.
This is young Bob from the movie.
What the fuck is he doing there? Oh wait, no, everything's in Atlanta. Never mind. Everything's filmed in Atlanta. Never mind.
And he has never come to Dragon before. So for a lot of these celebrities, it was their first time.
That's crazy.
And it was amazing. He was a really sweet guy. You know, he talked about everything involving the movie stuff. Now, the picture I wanted to show, one of them. It is really hard to get in a picture or the scope. Ooh. This is just part of the Black Geeks of DragonCon photo shoot. This is all the queens. People have seen these all over social media, but the scope of this photo shoot cannot be denied. This was the 10-year anniversary.
Oh, wow.
Channing Sherman did this 10 years ago, and I didn't make it the first year, but I made it the second year. I've been going ever since. When I tell you, you see the level of cosplay and passion that goes into this. Undeniable.
Wow, that is a sea of folks, and that's not everybody.
Nope, this was the larger steps, and you still couldn't get everybody. And these are all the photographers and just observers. But I got one final picture.
Okay.
Another one of my folks that I hadn't seen in years. His name is Andre. Andre was part of the same cosplay group as Kree. And he was my M'Baku when I was Patriot. My man showed up this
Oh,
year. My man showed up this year as Smoke. And let me tell you, nailed it. Nailed it.
where's Twin? Did he have a twin?
He did, but he wasn't anywhere around.
Damn
It's a
it.
damn it. Really?
I love seeing the dudes that and the women that do oh my god, Smoke and wow, what did I do?
Stack.
Thank you, Jesus. Why? Whenever they do oh, there you go. There you go.
They the passion for this convention is undeniable. I took a picture. I actually did this.
All right, you don't have to turn the volume down. Day one. That's day one.
Oh, this was almost the final day.
Oh,
This is just one part of the hotel.
yeah, and I heart you. You know how I am with crowds, bro.
I know, and of course, I walked through. The cosplays are undeniable, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, they did have Chick-fil-A on Sunday.
Wild.
Now, the enclosures I told you about, the 2 sets of steps, this is the entrance that leads out, and it was at nighttime. But this side is where the larger side of the steps are, where we had the photo shoot. And everybody, you have lines. These lines are going into panel rooms for panels. They have to be sanctioned off. Let me take this out. My man Pop Tech and his lovely lady were there.
Oh.
And
Where
this,
did he live? I know he was at BlerdCon. Did he come this year? I forgot if he came this year.
he to Blerd, yeah, I don't think so. And the final thing, you wonder what this long string is right here, right?
Uh-huh.
If you look closely, let me zoom this in a little bit. They're ribbons.
Oh, that's insane.
Those are ribbons. This is actually, they were coming from the 3rd floor. There's a contest to see which one is the longest, and it went all the way down, and it was 2 foot shy of hitting the floor.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that is whew, that's a lot of goddamn ribbons. Who's rolling all that shit back up?
Now,
Lord.
for me, this was my contribution.
That's crazy. Yeah, nah, I don't have. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Someone says I'm hot. See, I'm hot. Look at that. I'm hot, and I'm Disney princess approved. But I didn't forget you, though.
No, I don't want to be a Disney princess.
I know you don't want to be a Disney. Good grief, that's not what I'm talking about. No,
Oh, okay,
people were giving out ribbons left and right, so next year I will be prepared. But someone gave me 2 of one that I knew that you would really love.
A clan of 2.
So when I see you, this is your ribbon. And I'm officially a panelist. Look at that. Officially. This year was so special. And shout out to Whoop-de freaking Doo for being the plug, for being that blessing. Oh my gosh. Love staying where she made it so much fun. Her Macho Man Randy Savage cosplay was amazing.
I hope she does it again. I think she said she's gonna do it again next year.
Yes.
I want her to do more. I need like more tassels and like hot pants or something.
She said she's gonna do more tassels and do a little more of everything. But this year was so special because I got the chance to meet people that have had an influence on my career and how I've been moving, and people who have been a blessing in my life. The con is one of the best reunion times ever. If you've never been to Dragon, I encourage you to try. Just go one day. Just go one day. Just one.
I will see you there 2027 possibly, depending on how my money goes.
Got it. 2028. Got it.
Yep, perfect. 2030, it's a bet.
Your
All
ass
right.
is gonna be there in 2027. Don't play with me.
Ah, proud of you. Congratulations on your paneling and winning. Always. I heard you have an instant invite back for next year as well.
I was told that they want me back next year. Both the diversity track and the American sci-fi fantasy track want me back. So I'll be back.
Get it together. Get it together. We got a lot of
I
stuff. on
I
deck.
will have ribbons and I accept food. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
And lodging.
Oh, most definitely lodging. Trust me. Oh Lord, I need that.